again.
Farmers are an indispensable national asset, part of the backbone of America.
And fourth-generation farmer Jack Williams agrees.
People want stuff grown here. They want to know what they're getting this day and time.
That's why Jack stood with President Trump to cut taxes for Alabama farmers, expand protections for hunting and game management, and ban lab-grown meat.
We just don't have enough testing on it to know what it would do to the general public.
Now Jack Williams is running for Ag Commissioner to back President Trump's plan to protect our farmland and support our farming families.
We're looking at bringing business to Alabama, helping them out to come here to help our farmers even. The more we can bring locally and have right here, the better we're going to be. I will be the first Ag Commissioner to be as hands-on as ever been.
Homegrown leadership. That's why Alabama farmers are backing Jack Williams for Agricultural Commissioner. Paid for by Jack Williams Campaign.
2026 marks 60 years that hope has had a home in Alabama. At the Alabama Sheriff's Youth Ranches, children who've lost everything through no fault of their own have found something priceless. A safe place to live, a loving Christian family, and the chance to simply be kids again. Here, boys and girls grow up surrounded by care, guidance, and faith, learning right from wrong, learning responsibility, learning they are valued and that their lives have purpose. As the Alabama Sheriffs have believed for 6 decades, it's easier to build boys and girls than to repair men and women. These former ranchers are now teachers, parents, business owners, and leaders, living proof that love, structure, and faith can change a life forever. As the Alabama Sheriff's Youth Ranches celebrate 60 years of serving Alabama's children, you can help ensure the next child has the same chance. Learn how you can make a difference at alabamasheriffsyouthranches.org. 60 years of building lives, and we're just getting started.
It's time to show Mom how much you appreciate her with a Jenny Lynn's floral creation for Mother's Day. Skip the grocery store flowers and make one quick call, 285-1000. Roses, lilies, beautiful bouquets, and gift baskets designed just for Mom. Call Jenny Lynn's Creations, 285-1000. The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. News and talk without the static. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Sometimes you just can't. Sit on the floor. Cause your pants are tight. If your zipper's hanging down, you must rip it, but don't pull it up too fast. You might strip it, and your mama's not around to help you fix it. Now zip it, if you dare. Don't rip out of hand. You'll give your friends quite a scare. You might expose your underwear. If you don't zip it good.
At 6:28 with the timeline for the 29th of April, your host, Rich Thomas.
121 days into the year, hard to believe, 244 days are left. It's International Dance Day. As far as a dancer, I am not. I have forcefully done the slow dances at high school events.
I like those.
But I don't want to say what's in my mind right now.
Well, someday I'll tell you the story of Janet Weiner.
Oh?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my first slow dance.
What other kind of dances can you do? Because I can't, beyond the slow dance.
That would be zero.
Yeah.
I mean, I polkaed a lot in Chicago because every wedding you went to, you had a polka band. And basically it's just, moving to your side while jumping up and down and pretending.
Yeah.
Having fun. The more alcohol you consume, the better you dance the polka. But
what's that dance where you change lanes?
Square dance.
Square dancing.
We did that in grade school.
We had to do that. Yeah. We did that in school.
But you still got to touch a girl for free. I mean, never mind.
Sure.
Quite the way I wanted it.
When it comes to dancing, I am so white. It is National Shrimp Scampi Day. I mentioned my favorite was Rick Peters told me to go to De Vincent's. It's his favorite place in Little Italy, New York City, and best shrimp scampi ever. National Zipper Day. Ouch. Ouch. National Denim Day. We'll find out why. And National Day of Trees. Hug a tree today. On this date in 1945, Adolf Hitler married Eva Braun in his bunker. Then he committed suicide the next day.
On their 1-day anniversary.
Yeah, how about
What kind
that?
of way is that to celebrate?
1961, ABC's Wide World of Sports showed the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat for the very first time in that famous intro. You remember that, the music, right? I mean,
Sure.
very distinctive. 1967, Aretha Franklin, R-E-S-P-E-C-T-E-E.
Oh, I wish I had known you were going to do this.
R-E-S-P-C. How do you spell it?
I've got the Sharpton clip.
Okay.
He taught America how to say respect.
Okay.
Let's see.
You're looking.
Teach us, Alan.
R-E-S-P-I-C-T. R-E-S-P-I-C-T. E. R. T. P-I-C. R. E-S. R. T.
I keep this in the system for this anniversary every year.
Obama had a problem spelling it too. I don't know if you remember that.
I'll look for that. I may have that somewhere too.
Now our song of the day. Great song from a group from Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah.
They had a string of hits in the 60s. One of their biggest was Kind of a Drag, but let's do this one. Summertime, 1967. How about Buckingham's Mercy, Mercy, Mercy?
She made out of love, like one of those bunnies out of the Playboy Club. 'Cause she got something much greater than gold. She got so much soul. I said she got the
Do it.
There is no
Did you ever see the Buckingham?
Never saw the Buckingham.
Okay. I think they're from a suburb, like, one of those rich suburbs.
Probably Schaumburg.
You think so? Yeah.
No.
I've heard.
Well, it could be. I mean, there's a lot of them.
1970, George Harrison announces plans to begin recording his first solo album after the breakup of the Beatles. He said the band eventually would reunite, he thought. Also on that same day in 1970, U.S. troops invade Cambodia. That's not going to go well. On this date in 1980, legendary director Alfred Hitchcock died at the age of 80. We had Tippi
Hedren, yeah.
and she said he was not a nice guy to her, she didn't think.
Yeah, she said she was definitely harassed by him.
Yeah.
But almost every actress that starred in one of his movies was.
Yeah.
He was a lecherous old dude. What year was it that he died?
He died in 1980.
Okay.
At the age of 80. 1986, Roger Clemens became the first pitcher to strike out 20 batters in a single game. It was a Red Sox home game against the Mariners, by the way. Oh, my gosh. On this date in 91, a cyclone, which is what a hurricane is called in the Indian Ocean, hits Bangladesh. Winds of 150 miles per hour. 20-foot storm surge in this low-lying country kills more than 135,000 people in flat, low-lying Bangladesh. On this date in 92, the LA riots began after 4 white LAPD officers that were acquitted after the videotape whooping of Rodney King. The verdict was set off for days for rioting, 54 dead, $1 billion in damages in the L.A. riots. 2004, National World War II Memorial opened in Washington, D.C. Have you seen the World War II Memorial in Washington?
I have not.
There are obviously two theaters, two sides of it. It's very, very impressive. Definitely makes time to see the World War II Memorial. On this date in 2008, Grand Theft Auto 4 was released. 2011, Prince William and Kate Middleton got married. It was at Westminster Abbey in London, and that was a big deal. 2018, The Simpsons passed Gunsmoke for the highest episode count of any show on TV. Gunsmoke had 635 episodes, 20 years. Simpsons reached 660. I don't know what they are at right now, but it's crazy. I don't know.
I think they're at 800.
I don't know how the writers come up with the next idea.
Yeah.
You know, how do you do that? Birthdays. Uma Thurman is 56. Andre Agassi, retired tennis great, is 56. Carney Wilson of Wilson Phillips is 58. And check this out. Two actresses born the same day. I mean, exact same day. Eve Plum, she was on the Brady Bunch. She was Jan. And Michelle Pfeiffer, both 68 today. Daniel Day-Lewis is 69. He's what's called a method actor. He becomes that character he did it for Lincoln and other notable characters. Kate McGrew is 71. Jerry Seinfeld has a birthday today. Happy birthday, Jerry. He's 72. Willie Nelson is still ticking at 93 years old. Dale Earnhardt would have had a birthday today. He died in 2001 in a crash at the Daytona 500 that didn't look very spectacular, but it killed him. 11 days till Mother's Day, 26 days till Memorial Day, 53 days till Father's Day, 4th of July, 66 days away, and Thanksgiving now, 211 days away. That is your time.
With your host, Rich Thomas. You were talking about the word respect. We played the Sharpton clip, and the only thing I could find with Obama and respect is this. I don't know what it is. It's our risky click of the day.
We did not treat President Bush this way.
A veto by the president? Gee whiz, who would be afraid of him?
The president is wrong, and he knows it.
This weak president, the weakest political standing since they've done polling. We all know of his swagger and his arrogance.
But you're going to spend it to blow up innocent people if we can get enough kids to grow old enough for you to send to Iraq.
It wasn't just an accident that we were almost bringing about the end of the world. It was the point.
The pathological presidential liar or an idiot in chief.
Ooh, wow. I believe that was Keith Olbermann. I'm not sure if that was before or after he got hit in the head with a subway door in New York. All right, 6:38. The sky's been very iffy this morning in that when I got here, it was raining. It stopped. When the sun came out, I started to see.
You were talking about sky. You said skies.
Yeah.
And my mind went to sky.
I thought of,
Alabama Unfiltered,
and mine went to my dog, Sky.
For the rest of you who are normal, I'm talking about that big thing that you see when you look upwards. A few minutes ago, there was a lot of blue, and now it looks like it's... let's see what's happening.
Weather, a service of H&H Carpets, where right now, get a load of this, listen close, you get a house full of carpet for $19.95 installed. Unbelievable. They're located at 6450 Atlanta Highway, just across from Walmart.
The heavy rain is gone. That was during the night, but there are still some spritz of rain. I see some around Wetumpka, Deatsville, Clanton, Thorsbury, Jemison, and it's heading southeastward. So a risk of some morning showers. Then most of the day I think will be dry, partly sunny, high 86 today. Another round of rain and thunderstorms this evening and tonight. Level 1 marginal severe weather risk with damaging wind gusts the main threat. You'll see future radar. You actually, if you're watching us, you actually showed it a little while ago on the blog. Tonight's low 63. Spotty showers and storms possible tomorrow, high 77. Increasing risk of showers and thunderstorms on Friday, and especially Friday night into Saturday. Another good dose of rainfall. So we're going to really, really help out our rainfall deficit situation. Only 60s for a high Friday and Saturday, 40s Saturday night into Sunday night. Wow, it's a big change. Right now, there's, some sprinkles in the area, enough to get the windshield wipers going. It's 65 at 640.
Feeling the pressure of high credit card rates? ASE Credit Union has you covered with a low 1.99% APR on balance transfers. Move your balances in March or April and lock in that 1.99% rate through your October statement. Visit ASE Credit Union today. Federally insured by NCUA. Terms and conditions apply.
Top 5 things some people go through life never learning. Standing up when the plane gets to the terminal doesn't help you exit any faster.
Right.
Oh, yeah. That's very true.
I think part of that, though, is, especially if it's a longer flight, you just want to get the blood circulating in your legs and your keister.
I remember, it's been a minute since I've flown, but I remember mostly doing it so that I wouldn't get stuck behind the train of people that won't let you in.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot like getting in line on the interstate or something like that, where you got to get yourself in there. Otherwise, nobody's going to let you in, and you got to wait till everybody gets off, and then you can finally.
That's true.
Get in.
Yeah. Oh, it's really bad. I don't know when you flew into New York, but I flew in there many times, and you would see people start to stand up after the plane had landed and was just taxiing to the gate.
Yeah, and you're not.
And a couple of times the pilot came out and said, "We'll stay here until everybody's seated."
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
While the plane is moving, do not stand.
Hey, 3 weeks from today, I am on 2 first-class flights to Paradise. So.
We will miss you.
Okay.
Jay, who can we ask to come in that would be not as fun as Rich, but at least close?
I mean, there's plenty of people that can fill that position.
Somebody with a pulse.
Look up our list of hot chicks and see if any of them are available for that.
Yeah,
what week
I'll
is
open
this?
that file.
What's the week again?
It's 3 weeks from today. It's May 20th.
May 20th. Okay. All right. Until Uncle Chi-Chi's summer vacation. We'll go back to this list of some things people go through life and never learn. Some of you, your car is experiencing wet roads today for the first time in a long time. If you, let's say, are at a stop sign and you accelerate at a normal rate and the wheels just spin, you might be ready for tires. The best way to find out is to visit Don Duncan All-American Auto and Tire and have them take a look, because they will play it straight with you. They may tell you, you need to replace at least 2, or you should rotate them for better traction, or you may be ready for tires. But what I love is that they'll always give you, since you have your car, I have my car and so many others do, service there on a regular basis. They'll let you know, about 5,000 miles, you're probably going to need to replace 2 or maybe all 4 tires. That way you have time to prepare for that expense instead of getting, whoa, I didn't realize they were that bad, that kind of thing. Along with the diagnostics they run that checks out the entire health of your car. If you're traveling for Mom's Day, and shame on you if you're not, if she's still around to enjoy, get your car there first, because you don't want your mother waving a finger at you from afar saying, "Why didn't you have the car checked before Mother's Day? Aren't you thinking?" Show her she learned you something as you were growing up. Although it was my dad that taught me the importance of having a reliable, top-notch place to take care of the service needs of the car. They do this from 4 locations. You can get tires, wiper blades, whatever your car happens to need, and regular services as well. And they accept car insurance repair policies at all 4 Don Duncans. Been a pleasure to work with them for over 15 years. And we'll be doing the countdown to the Duncan & Son Predictathon soon, too, because it's going to be May this weekend. So the football season is not
the weeks
a distant dream anymore.
Oh, the weeks are going by so fast.
They really are. Don has a place on top of the hill behind the McDonald's and Highway 14. We call it Mount Duncan. Mitch Duncan is up there with a great group. Also in Millbrook on Cusada because of Millbrook's explosive growth. Downtown at 408 Madison. Perfect if you work for the government or the legal system or whatever downtown. Drop your car up there. They'll get you to your office and get you back with your car when it's completed. And Doug Mitchell has an excellent group on Bell Road, just north of Vaughan. Look for Don Duncan All American Auto and Tire on Facebook. Join the VIP club and earn yourself a free service. All right, Skipper's got traffic. News is next.
Well, we're seeing light to moderate early morning traffic. A lot of folks up and out in Prattville, Millbrook, Wetumpka, headed into Montgomery. Highways 80, 331, and 231 out of Troy. Light to moderate, as well as 31 out of Prattville. A little slick out there this morning. Streets are wet. Keep it here. We'll keep you updated. High school students, Trenton State Community College dual enrollment program lets you earn college credit while you're still in high school. Take the first step towards your college journey. Go to TrentonState.edu for more information. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. Hello! Accused of advocating the assassination of President Trump, former FBI Director James Comey has been indicted. Comey insists that he's innocent. State dinner at the White House last night for Britain's King Charles and Queen Camilla. Today, the royal couple visits New York City, including a stop at the 9/11 memorial. Earlier, the monarch addressed joint meeting of Congress yesterday, acknowledging turbulent times, challenging the U.S., the U.K., the entire world. Fierce thunderstorms have swept across parts of Texas, sending at least 2 people to the hospital. Powerful winds ripping roofs off homes, flattening buildings and mineral wells. That's a city about 45 miles west of Fort Worth. Watching Wall Street this morning, the Dow futures are now down 41 points. NASDAQ futures up 59, S&P futures down 2 points. This is SRN News.
Let's see, if something costs less, a lot less, but people are actually happier with it, that sounds like something to look into, and that's MetaShare. Maybe you've heard joining MetaShare can save you or your family up to $500 a month, and that's huge, but it's also true. People are just happier with it. They love being part of something that reflects and promotes their values and what they believe in. MetaShare works, too. It's been around for 30 years now, and members have shared more than $8 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, really, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care, whether you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan that you're happy with. Here you go. You can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. A very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. It's 844-45-BIBLE. That's 844-45-BIBLE. 844-45-BIBLE.
What's your biggest investment? More than likely, it's your home. So treat it that way when you hire a painting contractor. With PBS Painting, there are no gimmicks, no $99 special. Just quality painting and someone who treats your home with the same respect that you do. At PBS Painting, we have been painting for years and look forward to many more years to come. With PBS Painting, the job gets prepped properly, whether it's cleaning, scraping, or priming. We always use quality products, which is a must for a quality paint job. So if you're looking for a painter that doesn't need upfront money and is on the job at all times, then please give me a call. Scott Bowers and PBS Painting, 294-5122. That's PBS Painting, 294-5122. Look at some of our work on Facebook at PBS Painting Montgomery.
We get a lot of questions about what all we handle at Hannah and Eddie Realty Group. I'm Hannah Grantham.
And I'm Eddie Bader, and we will handle all of your real estate needs.
We handle all your buying and selling needs, from your first home, next home, land, investment property, and even commercial properties.
We do it all and have the experience that shows you what makes us different.
So when you think real estate, think Hannah and Eddie Realty Group. Look us up on Facebook or give us a call at 334-368-6358. And let us show you who you have on your sign matters.
Hunger doesn't always look the way you think, but it's closer than you realize. On Saturday, May 9th, join the Budget Bites battle at the Heart of Alabama Food Bank and turn awareness into action. Teams will go head-to-head, creating a full meal for $5 per person or less in just 60 minutes. Every $1 raise provides 5 meals for neighbors in need. Now we need you. Register your team today at hafb.org. Deadline is May 2nd. Be part of the solution. Cook with purpose, fight hunger one meal at a time.
I'm Brett Lanham from Benjamin Moore New Look, and we couldn't have imagined how easy, affordable, and flexible advertising on the radio could be. It has been near effortless on our part. You could say our last 2 years have been the best in 10 because of a skyrocketing GDP. I say it's owed to Blue Water Broadcasting and their advertising staff.
Our advertisers are our biggest advocates. Call us to find out how radio can increase your bottom line. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folks helping local business.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
The River Region's first and only news talk station on FM. Live, local talk. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Due to the popularity of the new Michael movie, get ready for the biggest movie of the summer. More Michaels. More Michaels. Starring Michael Douglas, Michael B. Jordan, Michael J. Fox, Michael Keaton, Michael Caine, Michael Phelps, Michael Imperioli, Michael Shannon, Michael Clark Duncan, Michael McKean, Michael Jordan, and Timothy Chalamet as Michael. More Michaels, with 0 appearances from Janet Jackson or Diana Ross. Music by Michael Bublé, Michael McDonald, and Michael Bolton. Directed by Michael Bay. Rated M for Michael.
There's no business in show business to live events we can't go.
I just cleaned that board.
Theaters won't open in the
I just cleaned that board. Look at his hands. Look at his hand.
Oh, man.
I know what it looks like.
Houston, we have a problem. Can't take you anywhere.
I just cleaned the board.
Jeez.
We've had a...
You're cleaning it now.
I can't even touch it until I clean my hands first. Rich, why don't you update the weather for a moment? While...
Good Lord.
All right. It's going to rain.
Oh, it's even worse. I've got them in my headphones, too.
Oh, you're touching... Oh, no. Gosh.
Take a look at this. I got chocolate frosting.
Oh.
My headphones.
I don't know.
I need your help here, guys.
I don't know if that's lickable.
I'm not going to lick my headphones. But I could use a little chat here on the forecast or something while I get this.
Sure. We got a marginal level 1 severe weather risk tonight. We got some good rain overnight, including...
Not in Prattville.
Well, Prattville had
Compared.
0.84 compared to a few miles away. How many miles do you think you are from Maxwell Air Force Base? Not many.
No, not many at all. I
10?
would say maybe less than 20, yeah. Probably around 15.
They got
10.
1.86 in Maxwell.
Look at the size of that frosting glob I caught here.
Oh, my gosh.
Ugh.
Can't waste it.
There are kids in Ethiopia that would love that. But anyway.
You still got it on the back of your other hand.
You do?
Look at your fingers. Look at the back of your finger. Look at not that hand, the other hand. Now.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's on this finger.
It is. It's on the middle finger.
Sorry about that. Some may think that what I just did was unprofessional. It was.
No, not some. All.
Thanks for taking the doubt out of the equation, my best friend. You're this.
And not unprofessional, just unsanitary.
So what I'm doing here, because you learn survival skills in a radio studio, I just dipped a clean napkin in my coffee.
Yes.
Because we don't have a water faucet in here.
Well,
but I want to get all of this off because I don't.
Most studios don't.
This board's going to get inspected by Jay, and I'll get
Yeah, I know.
fined.
There
or-
is a, I don't know if that bottle of water behind you is empty or not.
Oh, that's that stuff that Joey and Eddie drink. I
It's
think
just
it's got
water.
drugs in it.
No, it's water from the thing out front. They just refill the water thing out front. So, I mean, it's legit water if you want to, wash up.
Dip it.
Well, this will have to do for now. We pardon this interruption in our programming, especially with a big story in front of us like this one. It's a video of Sydney Sweeney farting on the set of Euphoria. Now, these knuckleheads that provide us with the service said, here's a link to the clip. And I'm not finding it. I'm not finding the clip. I really, maybe this is it. Hang on 1 second. Of course, AOL being, all right, here we go. She's, I should share this, right?
Yeah, I'll throw it up there whenever you get it. There it is.
All right, now where's the volume control? She is basically, how would you describe that, Rich?
She's on all fours, sort of.
Yeah, and there's the crew.
In like a lounge chair.
Yeah.
With a little teeny weeny bikini on. And let's see if with this
was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini.
I believe this is an Instagram thing, and I can't find the volume for it.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, because if we're gonna. That was a polite little girl fart.
Sounded like a legit breaking of wind.
It was, but in that position on all fours, who hasn't farted on all
Talk about
fours?
that cheap and trashy. We're listening for.
This is Sydney Sweeney, not some grade B actress. We're talking about.
No matter who it is. Why are we
We're going to go
for
this.
somebody to fart?
If this was 1956 and we were on the radio and we had a clip of Marilyn Monroe maybe farting, this is the parallel. This is the same thing.
We're going to go from
You're
this.
comparing Sydney Sweeney to Marilyn Monroe.
Yes,
We're
I
going to go
am.
from this to the menu at the White House last night.
Oh, yeah, we do have that.
Oh, for the king, for the.
Yeah, I was curious. I had to find out what they had. It wasn't pizza.
But you're really in a hurry to get to this menu, so.
Little Caesars.
But I think this is our top story.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to link this on Facebook. Jay, please remind me. I'm a chocolate mess, and I want to put that on Facebook when we're done. Rich was good enough to take us inside the state dinner for Bonnie King Charles.
And I gave you the script because there's some things I can't pronounce. For instance, what is that in that first course there that I can't pronounce there?
Rich, the first course was a delicate garden herb veloute, silken and aromatic, complemented by refreshing hearts of palm salad. By the way, hearts of palm, have you ever had that?
I've never had that.
No.
That is really good stuff.
Veloute, though, is the word that...
Veloute. You could say veloute.
Veloute? Okay.
It's finished with crisp toasted shallots and a whisper of micro mint for brightness and contrast.
Okay.
That was the first course.
That's the first course. What's the
Second is made of a handcrafted spring herb ravioli featuring herbs from the White House kitchen garden, generously filled with creamy ricotta, earthy morels, not M-O-R-A-L-S, but M-O-R-E-L-S.
Earthly morals.
Gently dressed in a light Parmesan emulsion, which
I get tired of that.
Which enhances the essence of the dish.
Oh, yeah, we all had that.
Third course is made of a classic Dover sole manure.
What? What
That
is
sounds, it's not manure, it's M-E-U-N-I-E-R with one of those French things over the R.
What is that? What is that? Is that, that's the main course? This is the main course now, right?
Yes, it's the third course.
Okay.
Expertly prepared and bathed in a nutty brown butter. I wish I had access to this kind of language when we did the breakfast specials.
Nutty brown butter.
Here's Rich's omelet manure. Bathed in a nutty brown.
You look like you had that on your fingers a minute ago.
Yeah.
And then,
the fish is accompanied by tender spring ramps, sweet snow peas, those are good,
yeah.
layered potatoes pave, and a vibrant parsley oil for a refined seasonal finish.
Oh, sounds boring.
We'll bring you the rest of the menu later, dessert and the wines. Okay. Wow, it's 7 o'clock. 2 stories, the menu for the state dinner, and Sydney Sweeney's gas, and we are at 7 o'clock.
Yep.
I knew I'd take you there. I wasn't quite sure how. We did mention earlier, Rich did in the timeline, it's Willie Nelson's 93rd birthday. Let's celebrate with a little montage.
Crazy. Crazy for feeling so lonely. Pretty paper, pretty ribbon,
blue, hello wall, blue eyes cry in rain. My heroes have always been cowboys. Let your babies grow up to be cowboys. On the road again, whiskey wrecked my mind. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time. You were always on my mind. Gee, ain't it funny how time slips away?
No denying the man's talent. However, I must say, as a former radio music DJ in the morning, it was problematic trying to keep your energy up playing You Were Always on My Mind. Oh, God, that just brought the energy and momentum down. We interrupt the cheap and trashy to bring you this message from Kathy. Because of you two skeptics, I got to read this.
Okay.
I truly love Hearts of Palm salads. I first experienced it when I lived in Tampa, which I also had shrimp scampi for the first time on my 19th birthday.
Oh, see, and I've got shrimp scampi on my mind on National Shrimp Scampi Day.
Shrimp scampi.
We used to work with somebody who couldn't say shrimp.
Shrimp.
Hugh Grant's pet peeves are everything.
What?
Everything is a pet peeve to him? Yeah.
Yeah, interview from 2024 has began circulating in which he lists all the things that annoy him, and it includes the following. People walking slowly, people with backpacks on their fronts, water bottles, leaf blowers, road construction sites with no people working on them.
Oh, my God.
He said, I am one enormous pet peeve. That's all I do. Walk around the streets peeving. I'm pretty much Larry David. And, you know, that's a great comment. Yeah. That's the format of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
That is a perfect example.
I love that comment.
Of what he means. Yeah, basically Larry David.
Let's try this one spontaneously. 10 supporting characters who stole the entire movie. Can you think of one?
Stole the entire
Wait,
movie.
what type of characters did you say?
Supporting characters who stole the entire movie.
Oh.
One example is the Joker in The Dark Knight.
Hey, he didn't feel like he was supporting as much as he was.
Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs.
See, I wouldn't think of him as that either, but you're right.
Han Solo in the Star Wars franchise.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah,
I don't know. I haven't seen most of these.
Not good at this.
Would you like to know how much the cast of Friends makes in residuals?
Oh, God, probably a ton.
Yeah, $20 million a year.
You're kidding. Still?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Lisa Kudrow revealed that she, Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, David Schwimmer, who really deserves less. He is the Ringo of Friends, let's face it. It's so boring. He's so dull, and he's just so self-absorbed.
Ringo.
The cast only earned $22,500 per episode during season 1. They made $1 million each at the end of season 10, and they get $20 million a year since in residuals. Nice.
Not bad. Not bad.
And the Three Stooges got nothing. The unfairness of that will grate on me for the rest of my life.
You're going to have residuals for this show for the rest of your life, though, right?
Yeah, right. Make sure, yeah. 10 80s albums that would be perfect if you got rid of one song.
How did they come up with these ideas for lists?
Because they have nothing better to do.
If you got rid of one
And
song.
honestly, the point on the list.
Can you give me one of them?
They say that the Van Halen album 1984 would be perfect if you got rid of House of Pain.
Okay.
Back in Black by AC/DC, perfect if you remove Shake a Leg. Bon Jovi's Slippery When Wet, perfect if you remove Without Love. I really don't know. But I mean, I like the concept, but I wouldn't make a contest out of that. Taylor Swift, Kendrick Lamar, and Bad Bunny are among the 30 greatest living American songwriters, according to the New York Times. I'm not even going to go there. On TV tonight, for those who care, and I don't know how you can, NBA playoffs, they're still in the first round. Looks like the Lakers and Orlando Magic are doing well
How
so
many
far.
how many NBA teams get into the playoffs?
At least
the
half.
beginning. Yeah, I was going to say.
At least half.
So you don't really have to watch the main season, right?
No,
Really?
it really means nothing. You can play well enough to get in. Don't get yourself beat up. Go into the playoffs healthy and surprise everybody.
And then it's a whole season right there.
Yeah. Sam Neill has announced he is cancer-free. Al Pacino
That's
was
great.
dancing to celebrate his 86th birthday. And Michael Jackson made 91 mixes of Billie Jean.
That's a lot.
There's a clip here that accompanies this story. Let's give it a listen.
Finally, we got up to mix 91, and Quincy came in the control room and said, "What are you guys doing in here all this time?" So we told him, "Quincy, we're mixing Billie Jean." And we got a fabulous mix. Quincy Jones said, "Let me hear this POS you think you're making so perfect." We played it for him. Got real quiet in the control room. Quincy said to me and Michael, he said, "Let's listen to mix 2. So we played mix 2. It blew it all away. I mean, that was the most badass mix. That's what went out on Billie Jean, mix 2.
91 mixes. Mix 2 is the one that worked.
And sadness rocks the music world as the bass player for this band has passed away.
Yeah.
Not too many songs feature a lead bass, but this is dedicated to Rich.
I believe in miracles. She sets the pace, sets the
This is
pace.
not the one I have a gold record for. I've got everyone's a winner. You know that one?
Yes.
Everyone's a winner. baby.
They're about from the same era.
Yeah.
All right, that concludes the cheap and trashy celebrity gossip and showbiz report. Our top story again: Sydney Sweeney farted. The world reacts. But should we play the clip again? I mean, I went to a lot of trouble to find this, and a lot of people have tuned in new. Can we put this up on the screen? Sydney Sweeney on the set of Euphoria.
Oh my God.
You're not going to get this kind of news anywhere else, friend. Yeah, it was one of those that was sort of like a sad groan. Maybe she was being emotional. Again, from Sydney Sweeney, the new Marilyn Monroe. You know, Mother's Day is a week from Sunday already. I hate to tell you, May starts Friday. Second Sunday in May is Mom's Day. So it's really getting closer. It's time to get serious. It's time to go to your special occasion destination. Bryan Jewelry in Prattville. Get with Lynn Bryan and that incredible team of people and tap into their expertise in the idea realm, because you want to get Mom something nice, something that celebrates the essence of her. So, but what? Okay, so they can make suggestions. They know the questions to ask, because you will eventually come up with your own idea by the information you provide them. Now, they have a huge selection. It competes with any national chain. Their prices are competitive with any national chain. But the good news is they're local. And they have professional jewelers on site who can handcraft something special. But you want to give them time to make sure that they can do it. And with Mom's Day closing in, it's the last minute crush is going to be coming along soon. So stop by 1778 East Main. They got a beautiful building there. They have a showcase, 2 showcases actually, for War Eagle and Roll Tide merchandise, real deal jewelry, not souvenir stand kind of stuff. If Mom is a passionate football fan, why not? Why not at least take a look and see what they have there? They can save you money if you find an item that's $200 or higher. Visit them online at BrianJewelry.com, click the members link, and save $100 off that price on the spot. 0% financing available for qualified customers on anything in the store. That's through a Synchrony Luxury account, which is great. And they also offer layaway programs if you really want to think, maybe you got a birthday or anniversary further down the road than Mom's Day, and you would like to prepare for that. They'll do everything they can to accommodate you, and they have been making people happy for over 7 decades and 3 generations, not just in Prattville, but I think they are worth the trip to 1778 East Main from anywhere in the river region. Again, visit them online at BrianJewelry.com. Right now, Skipper's going to get our traffic up to speed, so to speak, followed by not headline news and Salem Radio Network News later.
Well, so far this morning, we're not seeing any real issues anywhere. We do have a lot of folks up and out on the roads headed into Montgomery out of Prattville, Millbrook, Wetumpka. Highways 80, 331, and 231 out of Troy. Light to moderate early morning building traffic. 31 out of Prattville looking good. A little wet out there this morning. Be safe, and we will update you if any accidents happen. Come by Thompson Tractor in Montgomery and check out their incredible selection of used equipment at their used equipment sales center. See the machines that get the big jobs done. Thompson Tractor off I-85 just past Chantilly Parkway. Buckle up with the Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
This is not headline news. King Charles spoke to a joint session of Congress yesterday. Then he attended a Yes Kings rally. The latest breakfast trend is ultra-thick pancakes. All you need to make them is extra batter and zero regard for your well-being. A Florida teen was arrested for driving a lawnmower through Target. Call me old-fashioned, but I miss the good old days when teens spent most of their time inside playing video games eating Flamin' Hot Cheetos. And Gen Z is using AI to predict the future, which sounds right since the future is Gen Z using AI to do everything. This is not headline news.
Montgomery Men's Health salutes the man everyone depends on. You, the grill master. Your family don't have to go out to eat. You carry the load. You solve the problems. Mr. Fix It. But when you're off, we all feel it. And what happens when the gas runs out? When the strength drops? When the transmission stalls? And I ain't just talking about your truck. Male performance is complicated. Treating low T and ED requires technical precision, and that's where Montgomery Men's Health shines. We've been conquering this since 2014, long before every strip mall had a low T sign. We started this clinic to level you up, to help separate fact from internet fiction, hype from the successful realities we see every day. What works 92% of the time versus what might work online. And we keep getting better. Better service, better care, better value. And for $99, you'll receive a lab panel in minutes and a consultation with our medical provider. Don't wait. Call 334-440-3663 or go to MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com.
I'm Todd Strange, and I had the privilege of being the mayor of Montgomery 2009 to 2019. As mayor, our top priorities were the safety of our city and community development. Unfortunately, in recent years, violence has raised its ugly head. We all have seen what's happening in our community. More has to be done to ensure the safety of Montgomery. For that reason, I'm backing Republican Catherine Robinson for Attorney General. She has stood tall for Montgomery and said enough is enough. Catherine has worked in the Attorney General's office for 10 years. I've seen her lead and help set up the Montgomery Area Crime Suppression Unit and help pass tough new laws to target gang activity. Catherine Robinson cares about Montgomery, and she will work with Coach Strobel to put an end to violent crime and restore law and order. Catherine will deliver. On May 19th, join me in voting for Catherine Robinson for Attorney General.
Paid for by Robertson for Attorney General, P.O. Box 50063, Birmingham, Alabama 35253.
Okay, and what was that?
I'm not sure.
Electricity. It can be a little scary. Fortunately, the folks at Crosby Electric are experts, providing complete electrical services and keeping River Region homes and businesses safe since 1967.
I hate lightning.
Crosby Electric offers whole house surge protection to protect you and your possessions.
What I hate is being without electricity.
You never have to be. Crosby is an authorized generator dealer, sales, installation, and service.
Okay, our yard is dark.
Crosby does landscaping lighting for beauty and safety, as well as security lighting for all of your property.
Am I crazy, or did that light just flicker?
I'd say both.
And Crosby offers unique technology that pinpoints electrical problems even inside your walls.
Good night, honey.
Good night.
Sleep well tonight with no electrical worries. Visit CrosbyElectric.com or call 272-2085. That's 272-2085.
Man, I love this place. I've been surfing here since I was a kid. Now, seeing my grandson out on the water, it means everything to me. Watching him and taking in the blue waves, the sea breeze, the blurry horizon.
If you have geographic atrophy, or GA, subtle changes in vision could mean it's progressing toward irreversible vision loss. Izervay is proven to slow GA progression and could help preserve your vision for longer, so you may keep seeing the world around you. Izervay, or avacincaptad pegol, is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may cause blood in the white of the eye, blurred vision, or a temporary increase in eye pressure. Do not drive or use machinery until vision has recovered after an eye injection or exam. Ask your retina specialist how you can slow your GA with Izervay. To learn more, call 1-855-IZERVAY or go to izervay.com. Paid for by Astellas Pharma.
Hi, this is Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop. Listen every Saturday to Winning Wellness and learn from experts in different fields of science and technology how nutritional supplements can help you.
Listen to Winning Wellness every Saturday at 10 a.m.
Today is April 29th, National Shrimp Scampi Day. Shrimp is the fruit of the sea. You can barbecue it, boil it, broil it, bake it, saute it. There's shrimp kebabs, shrimp creole, shrimp gumbo, pan-fried, deep-fried, stir-fried. There's pineapple shrimp, lemon shrimp, coconut shrimp, pepper shrimp, shrimp soup, shrimp stew, shrimp salad, shrimp and potatoes, shrimp burger, shrimp sandwich. That's about it. But forget about all that because today is National Shrimp Scampi Day.
Casting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
7:15.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. Former FBI Director James Comey proclaims his innocence after being indicted for allegedly advocating the assassination of President Trump. Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche says no one, regardless of their status or station in life, can do this kind of thing. Yesterday it was Washington. Today we'll find Britain's King Charles and Queen Camilla in New York City. They'll meet with first responders and victims' families at the 9/11 memorial. Mineral Wells, Texas, about 45 miles west of Fort Worth, has been hard hit by powerful storms, sent at least 2 people to the hospital, high winds damaging homes and businesses. Gas prices continue to climb, rising to a national average of $4.22 a gallon, according to the AAA. Dow futures up 14 points. NASDAQ futures 96 points higher. More details, srnnews.com.
The following is not an actor, but a real-life story from Trinity Debt Management.
Hi, my name's Neil. I have some advice for you if you've been trying to break free from credit card debt. You can start by doing what I did. Get your bills together and call Trinity Debt Management. Trinity is dedicated to helping people like me become debt-free. When I called, my first experience was a feeling of relief. My counselor was kind, and best of all, she didn't judge me. In just a few minutes, she helped me figure out a plan that consolidated all my bills into one lower monthly payment. This substantially reduced my high interest rates and put me on the road to success. In the end, I saved thousands in interest, and today my credit card debt is a thing of the past.
If credit card debt has you down, call Trinity at 1-800-936-5496.
My name is Neil. Take it from someone who's been there. Call Trinity and become debt-free for keeps.
1-800-936-5496.
That was a good show, huh?
During the workday, when you feel possessed by amorous intent, may I suggest that you suppress it?
Hey!
Hey! Hey! Hey, how you doing?
Let's get in the conference room.
I would like to invite everyone into the conference room.
I would like to have a meeting in the conference room right now.
I know for a fact that nobody in the Parks Department reads letters.
Do I stress you? My sweater is on backwards and inside out, and you say...
It is 7:19 on News Talk 93.1 FM. It's the big topic for today and going into the week, and that's the weather.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network is brought to you by Earnest Financial.
If you're tired of losing your money in the stock market, call David Earnest, 334-279-7431. Earnest Financial, LLC.
If you got my weather app, you can check on the radar right now, and you can see that there's another round of rain here around Wetumpka, Deatsville, coming towards Eclectic, and northern part of Watauga County there, near Boone's Chapel, where they had that big tornado in 2011. So the rain is still spotty around the area today, but I think later on we'll get a little respite. Partly sunny skies, high temperature up to about 86, and then another round of showers and storms tonight. In fact, some of those could be strong, possibly severe with damaging wind gusts. We are in a marginal severe weather risk from the Storm Prediction Center. With tonight's low down to 63, spotty showers possible tomorrow with a high around 77, and an increasing risk of showers and thunderstorms beginning Friday, but especially Friday night into Saturday. Some of the rainfall could be heavy. Only 60s for a high on Friday and Saturday.
That's incredible.
And in 40s Saturday night and Sunday night. Right now, the observer at Maxwell is reporting a thunderstorm in the vicinity. Temperature is 67 there, 65 at Danley Field, 720.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Del Rey Publix.
Hey, everybody. Welcome
Hi.
back.
Hi.
I don't know which story. We have a guy who took his wife's texts and turned them into a pop rock song. Would you like to hear that?
Okay.
Here it goes.
Or we can hear, there's Sydney Sweeney again. I just posted that story, by the way, on Facebook. And yes, the hatred for her, because of her politics, is palpable. Yet, tell me who is getting more attention in Hollywood than she is these days. Fans were grossed out by the viral moment. Please. Oh, my goodness. So let's do this. Let's listen to the guy's song made entirely from his wife's text and see what this turned out like.
I feel like death. I'm so tired and have a headache, and I think I'm hungry, but I can't eat. I'm dying. My mouth is so gross, and my back is killing me. I'm not hungry, but I don't know what to do. I'm sorry to complain to you. I'm just really dying. But I'm dying. I can't, no, I can't move. I'm sad that you cheated on me in my dreams. And getting nauseous. Will I make it?
Wow.
You cheated on me in your dreams.
In my dreams, yeah. In my dream, you cheated on me.
I'm really impressed.
That's very good, yeah.
Yeah, and it's I've seen all that before. You know, there's an authenticity to the lyric that's it's pretty cool.
There's a go ahead.
No,
I was going to say there's that Billie Jean story is interesting.
Yeah.
91. How many takes?
91 mixes,
91
but they
mixes.
went back and took number two.
Number two.
And a Massachusetts woman got 6 months in jail after unleashing a swarm of bees on officers. She's a Morning Maroon nominee. I don't remember the story when it first happened. While they were trying to perform an eviction in 2022, here's the moment that Rebecca Woods tipped over the container filled with bees.
Hey, you got a truck full of bees. I'm taking a truck full of bees over there. I'm opening the bees right now. I'm metal, lock her up. Why? She's opening more of them. I'm not going to get stuck. I'm not going to get hurt. What are you doing? As a sheriff's firm, we're not taking sides, okay? But can we use bees in front of an eviction? That seems a little excessive. I think everyone has to agree with us, okay? And to argue with the police, she's going to end up going to jail.
And she did for 6 months. So we'll talk more about her in the next hour when we do our other Morning Maroon nominees.
Okay.
At 7:24, we got Blue Water News with Sky. I don't have a clue what I'm doing for a random facts convoluted intro.
At this late hour?
At this late hour. I'm sorry.
No.
But we'll see. I've got 3 minutes to make it work.
News is brought to you by Bath Innovations. Call Bath Innovations today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
724.
The Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, these are today's top stories. Hero Donuts and Buns in downtown Montgomery has closed down. The owner of the business, Thinkus Restaurant Group, has been named in a lawsuit claiming the group owes nearly $400,000 for food already received. The lawsuit claims Hero's Montgomery location owes about $6,000. Little Donkey, another Montgomery restaurant affiliated with the group, also allegedly owes nearly $45,000. Alabama Department of Corrections Commissioner John Hamm has announced his retirement. Hamm has served as head of the prison system for just over 4 years. Governor Kay Ivey made the official announcement on Tuesday. The governor also announced her appointment of Greg Lovelace as Hamm's replacement effective on Friday. The town of Pike Road has officially broken ground on a new fire station. The new facility will be located on Wallahatchie Road just across from the current fire station. The new addition will also include a training facility for first responders and emergency personnel. Construction is scheduled to be completed sometime next summer. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
Bath Innovations of Alabama can replace your old bathtub with a low-step shower featuring built-in seating, secure grab bars, and slip-resistant flooring, often installed in as little as 1 day. Call Bath Innovations of Alabama today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
Hi, this is Bo Goodson from the Goodson Group with your Real Estate Minute. Here in the River region, thousands of hardworking folks will be buying a home, some for the first time. How do you know you are buying the right home? It starts with research. A buyer's agent can help you in your search, providing a list of homes you may not be aware of or know about. At the same time, a meeting with a local lender to find out exactly what you qualify for and how much it will cost at closing and monthly. A list of needs and wants provided to your agent will help them locate properties that match those needs. An example would be bedrooms, baths, school zones, floor plan requests will also help. Start shopping and look at homes and compare and make a list of pluses and minuses for each home. Compare them with your agent to narrow the field. After you work out the contract, appraisals and inspections come next, and then the closing. For more details, call Bo Goodson at the Goodson Group, 221-2883. That's 221-2883.
It's Prattville City Fest, presented by Prattville Baptist Hospital, May 1st through 2nd in historic downtown Prattville. Live entertainment, arts and crafts, food, and Pepsi products by signature sponsor Pepsi. Prattville City Fest, presented by Prattville Baptist Hospital, May 1st through 2nd in historic downtown Prattville. It's free.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. Live, local talk. The River Region's most trusted voice for news and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
And now a star is born. On April 29th, 1954, the world welcomed little baby Jerry Seinfeld.
Push, breathe, yada, yada, yada. Hello, Jerry.
Hello, Dr. Newman. Jerry Seinfeld, a star is born.
And now,
what's the deal with
random facts? That was like Larry. That was like
Jerry Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld would do.
Larry Seinfeld.
Larry Seinfeld. I was thinking of Larry David.
Yeah, I think they're the same guy.
Well, it was mostly, I mean, it was Larry David was, one of the head
creator.
writers.
Well, he
the
was
creator of it too. Yeah.
We should play some Seinfeld stand-up today too.
Yeah, what's the deal?
Did you know? On December 31st, New Year's Eve of 1502, Caesar Borgia invited his former enemies to a friendly meeting to discuss military matters. All of them would be captured and executed at that very same meeting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, he was a Borgia. What did you expect?
New Year's Eve.
Did you know chickens? That stuff that you eat on the daily there, Rich, or at least Chase does.
Yeah.
On the daily there. Chickens can perform simple arithmetic. They have also basic time perception. They show self-control. In other words, what they've found in experiments, I guess, is that some chickens can delay a smaller reward for a larger one later. They're like, hey, if I don't take this now, I'll get a bigger one later.
Is that right?
Yeah. It's weird. It's like putting food down in front of an animal, and they're like, nope. And then you get a bigger one because they know it's coming. So it's strange. Anyway, they also show object permanence. In other words, they understand an object exists when it is out of sight. This is something that we develop at around age 2. They also possess transitive inference, something that we achieve at age 7. So chickens are pretty smart.
Huh.
And
Transitive
tasty.
inference?
Transitive inference, which I will now look up to tell you what that means. It's probably something very simple that could have used a better explanation than just...
I think that happened to me when I was about 12 or 13.
It's a cognitive ability to deduce that if item A is related to B and B is related to C, then A must be related to C.
I don't understand the words you just said.
That's okay. I'm not that bright, so I know my limitations.
Did you know when John Dillinger was shot down by the FBI, pedestrians ran up to the corpse and dabbed their handkerchiefs in his blood to keep as souvenirs?
He was a celebrity. Even though he was like totally evil and would kill without, conscience, they did it because it was the Depression. And a lot of people hated banks and stuff like that. So they cheered when Dillinger would rob them like he was doing it for them.
He was alleged to be gifted.
Yeah.
Like chickens?
Yeah. No, he had an endowment that was God-given that was supposedly of legend.
Oh, wow. That much money, huh?
But I don't know that it's in a jar in the Smithsonian, like I've heard.
Did you know Dan Burrows? I don't know if you're familiar with that name. Probably not. Why would you be? He was the 3rd highest ranked member of the American Nazi Party in the 1960s. He was Grand Dragon of the New York Klan. He killed himself after the New York Times revealed he was in fact Jewish. And went to Hebrew school and even had a bar mitzvah.
Wow.
And he was a Nazi.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then he killed himself because he got exposed.
How ironic. Wow.
Which is fine because, if you're a member of the Nazi Party, go ahead, kill yourself.
Well, yeah, but they probably would have killed him anyway once they found out he was Jewish.
But there was a big contingent of Nazis like on Long Island, right? Yeah, you know, that area.
Oh, yeah.
Just go away and die.
There's still Nazi organizations out there.
Oh, yeah.
According to the...
We can get the addresses from the Southern Poverty Law Center. I understand they're very familiar with it.
I just thought about that.
They do still exist.
Well, they're probably not going to be around much longer, though, because where's their money going to come from?
Well, I bet they're being cut off right and left.
Yeah.
Did you know there was a heavy religious outlaw named Deacon Jim who lived as a hitman? He was contracted to kill at least 12 people until eventually he killed an ex-deputy marshal. But since he was most likely going to be acquitted for the murder, he ended up getting lynched by all the angry townsfolk. Yeah, a lot of death in the random facts today.
Deacon Jim.
Deacon Jim.
But he was a Nazi.
Did you know that humans did not discover... I'm not going to try to pronounce this area. It's an island archipelago the size of Switzerland. But we didn't discover it until 1913, making it the last sizable landmass to be discovered on Earth.
Where was this at?
It's
archipelago. So it's an island group, probably in the Pacific, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I can't even try to pronounce it. Yeah. 7 mayas of something. I don't know. I'm looking for it now. Oh, no, this is... it's in the Russian high Arctic. It lies off of one of Siberia's peninsulas. separated from the mainland by the Vilkitsy Strait.
Oh, sure. I'm glad they're back open now.
Don't forget to donate to the Rich Thomas tip jar at the end of the show.
It'll be here all morning.
All this comedy he's been providing.
Coming up on Random Facts, we will tell you, well, you may know this, Rich. I don't know. The deadliest storm in history, and I don't mean U.S. history. I just mean world history.
Well, we covered one this morning on Random Facts in Bangladesh, but you're probably...
This might be it. I don't have an area that I have a name for what it was, but I'll look that up and give you some more information.
It was probably a cyclone, which is a hurricane in that part of the world. Maybe. I don't know.
We also have a random fact about a typhoon,
which is also a hurricane.
Yeah, we've got plenty of weather facts coming up.
In the Pacific, the West Pacific.
We have a random fact about Wilma Rudolph.
Okay.
If you don't know who that is, I'll tell you who that is. We have a random fact about insulin. And we have a random fact.
Insulin.
George Richman or Rickman, maybe. Anyway, we have a random fact about that guy. He was the first person in history to have done something, and we'll tell you what that was coming up on Random Facts.
And we will play some Seinfeld stand-up coming up later in the show to celebrate his 72nd birthday today. In fact, I just remembered somebody sent me a clip of him on The Tonight Show that I think is also something we should try and find time to play a little bit later today. Market is marginally down this morning, about 50, 60 points. There's new financial data coming out. On one side, there's very good news. New housing starts are way up. But as expected with March and the launch of the action in Iran, there's been some early signs of inflation, so it's kind of a mixed bag. Grant McDonald analyzes the day's activity for us at 5:15 in the afternoon on Happy Hour. He's with Invista Advisors. If you want to connect with a great group of people who can keep you out in front, I mean, the research they do is staggering because they're looking out for their clients. They want to see the train coming down the tracks before it has a chance to affect their investments. Reach out for a free appointment, and, of course, no pressure. Nobody's going to try to sell you anything, just a conversation. 387-0094 for Invista Advisor Award at 737. Skipper.
Well, we've been telling you this morning it is slick out there with all the rain, and we've got somebody that spun out, went off the road on the ramp from Taylor to I-85 southbound. We have a couple of vehicles off on the right and one vehicle down the hill